early life of H. G. Wells. Herbert George Wells is now widely considered as the father of the science fiction genre. But what did it take to get him to this point? Wells struggled through a challenging childhood, but overcame many obstacles to achieve this prestigious status. Born to a working-class family, as a child, Wells often struggled with poor health. His older sister had died at a young age, and his precarious health conditions left his parents concerned that they would lose him as well. Often bedridden with illness, Wells was often isolated from the world. Instead of wasting away during this time of isolation, Wells used it as an opportunity to absorb the writings of as many different authors as he could. Bad luck continued to strike his family and himself, but despite that, there always seemed to be a bit of a bright side that led him towards his eventual path of becoming a writer. At one point, his father's business went under, and his mother was forced to take a job as a housekeeper at an estate that happened to have an extensive library. As unfortunate as this circumstance may have seemed, it ended up giving Wells access to more books than he could have ever dreamed of reading. As a teenager, Wells took a job as a draper's assistant. The work was hard, tedious, and frustrating, and the young man began to feel the weight of sadness and depression hovering over him. He started to feel trapped, unable to escape the life he was living. But Wells refused to give in. Instead, he began believing in himself, created goals, and made an effort to achieve them. Deeply motivated, Wells overcame all challenges in his path and began his journey to become a schoolmaster. Fittingly for the man who is revered as the founder of science fiction, he dedicated himself to the study of physics, biology, chemistry, and astronomy. It was during his studies of the sciences that he also wrote his first short story, The Chronic Argonauts. A while later, he published his first novel, The Time Machine, and the rest is history. If a lesson can be learned from the story of H. G. Wells' early life, it might be that with the proper mindset, the challenges that life throws one's way can ultimately direct them towards the path to success.